How to elope then? Eloping is something that invokes a touch of glamour of couples running away to get married before their parents stop them from marrying the love of their life, or something along those lines. However, nowadays eloping is much more of a practical consideration. It's usually done when a couple decides they don't want the big white wedding with lots of guests and they just want to get married quickly. It doesn't have to mean quickly, but often that is the case. So what's the best way to elope quickly in the 21st century? Well, it really depends on what you're looking for. If it's a spur of the moment thing, then often couples decide to go abroad, as England and Wales have a 28-day notice period before you can get married. And you also have to have lived in the area for 7 days before you give notice to do so. In Scotland, the notice period is 29 days, but in olden times, it was much easier than in England, which is why many English couples nipped over the border to Gretna Green to get married. And in fact, there is actually still an elopement industry in Gretna, even if it is a bit less romantic than previously. If you'd like to get married abroad, then a classic elope destination is Las Vegas, and where you actually only need some kind of ID on you and you can get married as soon as you arrive. Many wedding chapels there are actually open 24 hours as well. If that's not your thing, then other countries or regions where it's easy to get married include Florida, where you can marry the same day, many Caribbean islands where there aren't residency requirements, or even further afield in Australia. In Europe, you could try Gibraltar, where you need to wait 24 hours, or Denmark, which is often known as the Las Vegas of Europe, even though you do have to actually do some paperwork before you exchange vows there. As ever, when eloping, make sure you check the marriage legal requirements before you decide to just run away. Often couples think it's easy, but in many countries it's quite a time-consuming process which involves lots of paperwork and time to get the right documents. And this is why many countries aren't suitable for a quick wedding, regardless of whether you're eloping or not.